So imagine in 1992, my mom had just picked us up from T-ball practice. We started driving down this street probably. You see the Metrolink to the right. That definitely wasn't here when I was growing up. It just came a couple years ago. But imagine we're driving down here. You know, I'm probably worn out, 7 years old. My sister's probably tired as well. We had a long day of school too. And Mom's just driving us home. Normal Wednesday. Probably was thinking about either what TV shows I was going to watch, what homework I was going to do. So we're on Exposition Boulevard right now. And, you know, we're driving down and totally oblivious to what may be going on Crenshaw Boulevard right now. So we just kept driving and everything was pretty cool. And unknown to us, Crenshaw Boulevard, which we're going to come up on in a second, was going absolutely nuts. And Mom told me the story about how we were driving down and we got to Crenshaw and we didn't know what to expect. We just saw people going crazy and she thought it was like a celebration of something, you know? She thought it was a celebration. Let me get some street shots here for you. I know I'm inside my car, but I can still try to get some shots for you. But, like I said, she thought it was a celebration. I don't know what, but she thought it was like a celebration, a street festival or something. I don't know. But we had no idea that we literally were driving in the middle of one of the riot zones. And that blew our minds when we got home and found out that what we were watching wasn't a celebration. It was a uprising, if you will, or the start of the LA riots. Alright, so we're coming up to Crenshaw right now. I'm gonna turn left like we would if we were going home, because we used to live over in this area at the time. It's Crenshaw. Earl Hot Dogs is right over there. We turn left. And probably as we're coming down the street, we're seeing people throwing stuff, honking their horns. We're driving, probably at this speed, so we can't really zoom in on faces or anything. But we're just driving, and we're seeing people probably just throwing stuff and acting like it's one big party. And unknown to us, we are driving through a riot zone. There's West Angeles Church that's still over there. But probably all down the street, we saw people just throwing stuff, honking their horns, like I said, just an outrage. And Mom told us, I think we were waving at them. We were not talking, we were waving at them, thinking everything was all good and all that good stuff. And sure enough, we were driving through a riot zone. And it's unbelievable that as a 7-year-old kid, I remember some of that. Not all of it, of course, but when Mom told me that, it sounded like it can make total sense. So we're just going to drive down for a little bit, just kind of get you a sense of what I saw going home that day, April 29th, 1992. And some of the buildings, like I said, some of these shops are still here. That Taco Bell thing was still there. There's a barbecue joint right here, Phil's Barbecue, that definitely was still there. And I remember, like I said, Mom telling me that she would drive down. We drove down the 10 freeway, which we're going to get on in a little bit to go back to my house now. So you remember she drove down the 10 freeway, had just tears in her eyes because she saw so many burned out buildings. And she couldn't believe, I'll just zoom around a little bit to show you what's around here now. She couldn't believe all the stuff that was happening. And I think we drove to church, she was crying, just seeing all the burned out buildings. And it was a total madhouse.